I think the concept between woke and awaken right now is probably my biggest difficulty. Like, how do I live in a 3D world and be a human and see the suffering and struggles of people, the inequality, the privilege, the difficulties, but also be the Buddha on the mountain and be at Zen peace and be like, oh my God, everything's happening exactly the way it's supposed to, and like that's just the way that it is, and we just have to go with that. I get it. It's problematic. So how do we watch what's going on with the fury and the catalyst of anger and make change for the people around us that are suffering and struggling, even though that suffering and struggling might be part of their karma and their path and their journey? I get all of it. I know that the bigger picture is that we're all here for this purpose. But what if the bigger picture is also to like go beat someone's ass because the Supreme Court sucks? This is the difficult duality of being a human being, and especially one that is going through an awakening and understanding that a lot of this shit is just karma or strife to awaken. Our planet is going through awakening. Our country, the United States, is going through an awakening. And it's difficult, it's labor, it's awful, it's painful. But you also don't want to just be the Buddha on the mountain. You want to be the Christ that's like flipping tables and saying that you're pissed off. But the difference between being the Buddha and being the Christ and being a 3D human is in the suffering. I think that we should use all the anger and the catalyst of this change and expansion for the labor, for the change, for the expansion of each one of us. That's why action is so important, because otherwise we're just absorbing all of this energy and doing nothing with it. We have to have action behind the anger, or it becomes anxiety and depression. I honestly don't even think that maybe marching is helping, but at least marching and protesting is an action. You're an active participant. So all of the anger and rage that you feel is expressed somewhere in a positive way, which is probably why they're trying to shut down protests, because of the fact that they want you angry and pissed off and have nowhere to put that anger and frustration. Protesting, running for office, all of these things are great ways to express your feelings. I could make posts on here all day about how pissed off I am politically, but at the same time, I do know that this is a part of the process of getting to where we are going. The problem is how do we all live through that, knowing that it's true?